control. Actual working Prothean technology.
Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren.
Get me out of here before more Geth arrive.
You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
The aliens overran the hot labs last week. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
Die! I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
This one serves as our voice. What will you sing? Will you release us?
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you.
So welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1. We've just finished with the frozen wastes of Noveria, resurrecting the Rachni Queen, and killing my best friend's mom.
Yeah. I can't take Miss Sirtis as any other character than Deanna, though, so for whatever reason, I had a hard time listening to her play that character, because I was waiting for her to talk about her feelings. But anyway, yeah, there are a lot of fans of it, as well as the depth of the characters throughout this, and hopefully, yeah, we'll have a little bit more to show in the future. But right now, we're going to be coming from Noveria and going someplace else now.
Well, we're going to do a side mission that's in the neighborhood, because I noticed last time...
In the neighborhood. Oh. Sorry, I had to do that.
And we're getting interrupted.
Oh, no. What could possibly go wrong?
Coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Okay, yeah. So I just told the council I didn't want to talk to them, and now they're demanding that I talk to them, so...
Oh, no.
Yeah, so
somebody's getting
can't
sent to the principal's office.
We received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
We have far more interesting elevators to explore.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Speaking of places where you can't properly set up interstellar communications, why is it that whatever communication method they're using has enough bandwidth to give you a 3D hologram, but the voices sound like it's gone through a bandpass filter?
I've never understood that. I really have not.
I know why. It's presentation. I mean, that kind of sound says to you radio. Even when there's no longer any reason for it to be
the other thing is finding recordings that are garbled or messy or damaged or in some way visually disruptive,
or yet analog static.
Right, and I'm sorry, the equipment worked perfectly fine at the time. Why would suddenly now that it's an old communication, it suddenly is degraded and messy and hard to see and whatnot? They use that technique all the time in games and in TV and movies, so...
Okay, well, they're pointing us to Vermeer, which is a major plot point, but we won't get to that until after Pharos.
We only want you to be aware of
so are they pushing us too far ahead for our level?
Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you
Well,
apprised if we learn anything else.
they're putting it on the map now. If I wanted to rush ahead, like I think Ferros is a big mission, but I think honestly it's a side one, and I think I could skip it entirely. It's just that it's not a good idea to skip really big missions, especially this early on a fresh playthrough, because you'll just be under-leveled when you go places.
Yeah, I don't want to skip all the important elevators.
Vermeer has big plot points on it. Ferros not so much. Okay, but I know that nearby there is another side mission, which is over here. Strenuus.
Somebody actually named a planet Strenuus. See, nobody's going to want to go there, especially for vacation.
Only if it's only if it's not a hassle, you know.
I still think that Normandy is a weird-looking ship.
I think it's a cool and unique-looking ship. I mean, you wouldn't mistake it much for anything else.
The ramps in the front just seem goofy to me.
Oh, and this is Hackett again.
He's such a hack.
Oh, you know what it is? I think they updated the backwards compatibility mode for this game so that it supports the DLC.
Oh, really?
Or because I think this is a DLC mission that basically, like the first time we did this, it popped up there, and I said we'll do that later. And then we went to the back compat mode, and I made a new character, and no DLC was available. And now I think it's it's popped in now.
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI.
Why would he assume that
she
thinks that they're stupid?
And it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
It's a good point of pointing out there, though, that the distinction they make in the fictional universe here between VIs, virtual intelligences, and AIs, artificial intelligences, because artificial intelligences are illegal. It's kind of like the Dune universe there, where making a machine that thinks is verboten. You're not supposed to do it. And part of it is because of what happened with Quarians and the Geth, which we haven't got into too much, basically. Like, the machines we've been fighting were made by the race called themselves the Quarians, and I don't think we've really gone through it yet. But what happened is they became self-aware and kicked their creators off the planet, and that's why they live like gypsies on a flotilla of ships in space, in empty space.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
Don't do it.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
All right. Well, if he's going to harass us every time we go to the map, then maybe after we're done with this thing, maybe we'll go there. All right. So I'm going to check the journal here. I think we picked up a side quest last time we were in the Citadel.
Yeah, I remember lots of elevators.
Okay, so that's Ferros. Vermeer is the new one that's just popped up.
But then there's ups and downs.
Yeah, there's this one, missing person. Go to the Strenuus system in the HorseHead Nebula cluster and search for signs of Garoth's brother.
It's too strenuous.
And his ship. So that's what we're doing here. We're looking.
Now we're finding family members.
We're looking signs for. Well, I mean, it's an Alliance military person and their brother. So this is the system.
It's a big galaxy. You can't keep control of your own family? Seriously?
Antiterrorist hydrogen is a gas giant. Scans from orbit have detected a lot of concentration of helium-3. Okay, so most planets you have some chance at least. I keep doing that. I hit the wrong button. I hit the button again.
Wrong planet. No,
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I backed all the way out of the map, but I didn't mean to.
Congratulations, you've destroyed the universe.
Okay. Trillion... Lifeless rock. Okay, that's not it. Thessalgon. Thessalgon, take me away. Hydrogen helium gas giant. That's also it. Not it. Oh, wait, there's something here. All right, so now
God,
it's giving you a
what could it
prompt
be?
for scanning an unknown object, and it's a ship. MSV Majesty.
Unknown.
Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is derelict, all compartments exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with a ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Registry, private owner, Captain Willem. Okay, so I'm pretty sure...
So it's space junk.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is the ship the guy was missing. A faint trail of radioactive
It's not missing.
particles...
It's right there.
Exhaust from a... Well, it was missing until now, until I found it. Exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive leads toward the nearby planet of Zawin. All right.
So wait a minute. So this guy was so lazy he couldn't check Space Google to figure out where his brother's ship is?
Yeah, well,
we found it in 2 seconds.
Space Google is invite only.
Wow.
Level 1 cold hazard. Oh, so more frozen planets.
Oh.
Orbital period is 97 Earth years. Day length is 21 hours. All right, so we're landing. Yeah. Well. Nope. Okay, Rex and Garrus.
Oh, we're gonna take Bullet Sponge with us.
Well, they're all bullet sponges at this point, to be honest. Let me check and make sure I level Garrus up, because I probably have to do that.
I wouldn't be surprised. He needs something. Preferably something bulletproof. It seems weird that they just can't, you know, what's wrong with the shot?
Yeah, Garrus has got 22 points. All right, including access to sniper rifles.
Can you up his electronics? Because he doesn't have any in that. No assault training.
I have to update something else first.
Oh. Snipers, really?
Oh, yeah. Snipers is his thing.
Huh.
5. What I got left? Assault training and melee damage, weapons damage. 2 points.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of band-aids.
Squad healing. Okay, and that opens electronics. All right. Everybody else is good. And let's check equipment, make sure we're not using any of the wrong stuff. Edge 4, hammer 4.
I just hope that suit's heated.
Oh, see, I've got some better armor for Garrus. Yeah, that'll help. Oh, the color is terrible, though. Oh, well. Nothing we can do about that. Scimitar 3.
Well, you know, I gotta say, it's definitely better than the other ones that you guys are wearing. But yeah,
Edge 3.
It is still pretty bad.
Reaper 3 sniper. And let's see, do I have upgrades for this? I'll give him a heat sink. Okay, and Rex. I think Rex is all set, pretty much. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at our map here. What do we got? And we'll take a look at the journal.
I guess would be cold, cold, and more cold.
Okay, go to Zawin in the Strenuus system and look for privateers responsible for destroying the ship. So if we look at
let me guess. They didn't want to say space pirates.
Yeah, so if we look at our map, we've got some items here. Anomaly, abandoned camp, anomaly, debris, and a privateer base. Let's go over to this abandoned camp here first.
Really? Don't we want to go to the privateers?
No, we'll finish up there.
Okay.
The anomalies are usually stuff like collectibles or mineral deposits.
Wait. So we're taking a side mission. We're doing a missing persons case across the galaxy.
Yeah, we're doing a side mission of a side mission of a side mission.
Minecraft. Oh, what a desolate hole. It's funny, even with a desolate hole, though, it's still traversable by wheeled vehicles. I find that interesting.
Okay, no one left at the camp. Generators functioning. Camp's computer note several locations of interest.
Wow, that computer must be the most efficient in the universe, running at -131°C.
Okay, so now it basically tells me that these anomalies are deposits. Alright, so let's check this other one, though. Here, there's anomaly. There's anomaly. Everywhere, anomalies.
Anomaly. Do, 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 do. Anomaly. Do, 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 do.
And I like this I like that they bothered to do terrain generation for all these places so you can land on them and go around.
Whoa.
I mean, it's not always the most compelling gameplay, but for me, it was very immersive. It convinced me that these were, a big galaxy, not just...
It made the universe larger.
Yeah.
Well, of course, until you hit the wall, it says you can't go beyond this point. Now, what happens if you don't? What happens if you keep going? Does it just keep bugging you? Or do you die?
Oh, no, I think it will kill you or stop you if you keep going beyond the wall, yeah.
Oh,
all right, well, there's a dead body here.
Ew.
This person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed.
He'd been drinking.
He'd been waving this around.
He'd been branding this.
Yeah.
It was self-defense. How is he not covered up in snow? How long has he been here?
I don't know, he's like that guardian on the moon.
Yeah, when are we going to bury that guy?
Okay, iridium.
Everybody needs iridium because it's got idiom in the name.
Alright.
So that kind of looks like you killed that guy to take his minerals, you know that?
Well, we didn't kill him. He was like that when we got here.
But what happens when the next person shows up at this, frozen hellhole? They're going to see your...
Yeah, right next to his.
First flag and say, hey, there's a dead guy with his own.
It does kind of look that way, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. What do you... Tell you what, leave a note on the windshield saying, sorry, we didn't kill him. Found him this way. It was like that when I got here.
Yeah, it was like that when I got here.
Mm-hmm. Rolling.
I thought I saw something. Should be something around this, or over this hill, though.
I spy with my little eye something that begins with S.
Snow?
Yes. I spy with my little eye something that begins with I.
Ah, okay. I see it's down there.
Yeah, it's never up there.
Looks like a probe of some sort.
Ugh.
Not that kind of probe.
Yeah, I know. But at the same time, I got a bad feeling about this. Crash probe. How do you know it just wasn't parked?
Oh, electronic skill too low.
See, it told you should have put up your electronics.
Well, I'm already halfway up. I mean, I just don't have that many points. All right, well...
So you can't capture it and then just level it up later? You gotta come back.
I'd have to come back. I don't know if it'd be worth it. Even if I do it, I'll do it off camera. I wouldn't bother with that kind of stuff. All right, one more anomaly.
See, the secrets of the universe could be in there. V'ger could be something or other.
All right, so one more anomaly to check out, and then we'll go to the privateer bay. Uh-oh.
What? Oh, no. What is that?
Oh. Okay, that's a thresher maw. Oh, no.
What? Oh my god, we're in Dune. I think you missed.
Yeah, guess what I didn't do?
Escape?
Save.
No, not again. Didn't we talk about this last time?
We talked about this last 2 times.
Well, you can't blame me. You're driving. In more ways than one. Well, I guess the universe is just going to have to get on without you.
Okay, so now, if I go forward towards that anomaly, I will probably trigger the maw again. So I will go this way and around and go to the privateers.
There we go. We'll do the digital equivalent of a record skip.
Now, what I miss out on here is the XP for killing the Thresher Maw.
Do we really gain a lot that way, or...?
Oh, it triggered anyway.
Uh-oh. I think it may be...
It's
going to happen no matter what you do.
Oh, where'd it go?
It's behind you. It's always behind you.
It went away.
Now, what's the range of this thing? Is it just in that little pit area?
I think it's just in this little pit. So I think if I leave...
Take that, you nasty. You'll get more of the same. So, yeah, so you basically... Well, don't head back into the pit. Yeehaw!
Well, I might as well kill it if I can.
So yeah, well, that's the question. Can you? Hey,
keep
you
the frozen alien planets safe for future...
I don't know. Exploration of flag planters? Providing a safe place for pirateers to play? There he goes.
Oh, wow. See, that's close.
Ooh.
That's too close.
You want ugly mother. Yeah, a little. Serpentine! Serpentine! Oh, great, you just shot the ground.
Yeah, and if I had the bad luck to just be driving under, you know, over where it goes, then it'll just kill me, and that's that.
Oh, that's one way. It goes through the ground quite rapidly, and it doesn't leave holes. Why does it leave holes?
Yeah, okay, I got it. All right. So we're done with that.
Yay.
And that means we save.
Oh, boy. Never coming to this planet again.
Well, what about the probe?
What about the probe?
I am
so much of a Ford fan.
I am starting to feel cold just listening to the wind, though.
Yes, you noticed it. I swear, I got that same feeling again.
I mean, it's hot, but I feel like I want to go put on a pair of socks.
Actually, I'm getting a little chilly. Like, really.
Okay. So we want to turn now and go this way towards the base.
It's like watching The Shining. You just, like, want to put on a sweater.
I don't know. I'm not sure they would have survived that if they had sweaters. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see some targets on the map now.
I don't know. Danny could have used one.
Okay. Yeah, there's something. There's something.
And we've gone millions of miles for something.
Yep, missiles and laser sights.
Do they have any cocoa? I mean, there's no way you're exploring the planet like this without cocoa.
How do you like them, Coco? That doesn't mean anything.
Nope. Whoa! Now that's a good hit. What is that thing? It kind of looks like a space Winnebago.
It's probably some kind of cargo module you can offload from a ship and
maybe
make into a temporary structure.
Huh.
Oh yeah, one more
Here's my
turret
question.
there.
Why do they set up the little barriers in front of it? Is the structure not secure enough as it is? And what would the little barriers do?
I think that's just excess chest-high walls they've imported from Gears of War.
Well, that's just it. It's like they brought in Jersey barriers. Now, Gareth just said clear. Does that mean it's really clear?
Yeah.
Or does he just say that randomly because
No. That's instead
That's a notification you've killed all the bad guys?
Yes.
And what about inside? Are there any bad guys inside?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, why don't they just, like, I don't know, seal the door? Now, should we save? I think we should save.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
save
that's a good idea. Let's save.
Yeah, this might be a nice save spot.
I'm also getting an equipment notification. What have I got?
Save.
Oh, I got a new sniper rifle.
Don't forget to save.
And a new assault rifle. Okay, so I give the new assault rifle to Garoth.
Wouldn't it make more sense to do this inside the Mako? Just from a practicality standpoint.
And I also give him... Now, this is a much more accurate sniper rifle, so I think I will give him that. I don't know that there's much of anything for Rex that's new. Doesn't look like it.
He'd never read the manuals anyway.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, save.
See, now I'm paranoid whether the saves are actually saving.
Oh, yeah, they are. I never had a problem like that.
Oh, well, that's good.
Now,
God, save 31.
Now, sometimes
32.
Sometimes you can talk your way out of these situations.
Do you have to have a persuasion level up? Or intimidation? Or
well, those are options once you get into a conversation. Okay. It's just... sometimes there's options for them and sometimes not.
Why do the doors always have to open weirder and weirder? Why can't they just open? Oh, geez, did you just shoot him in the back? You did.
Oh! Oh, wow, they got a Krogan.
Oh, joy. That's okay, we got a Krogan too.
Okay, let's see what I can use for abilities here. That'll help me get out of this.
I don't know. Grenade? Rocket launcher?
It's got almost no shields left. I use that on the Krogan. Yep, okay. That's not bad. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good on shields and health. I'll heal Garoth a little bit there. Taking out, I think, already half of the enemies about. Rex just like to cross directly in front of you, though.
He does all the time. I swear. There's so many times where you end up shooting him in the back.
Okay, we've leveled up. I think that might have been everybody. Oh, no, I think they're frozen.
Well, it's terribly cold. I mean, it's negative 131.
Okay, there's still somebody else hiding back there, I think.
So who's freezing them?
Or are there people... either that or there may be people upstairs. Oh, no, there's somebody hiding behind this crate.
No!
Okay, and let's see if there's somebody back here.
I will destroy you.
Why is it they have the crates strategically placed to hide behind as opposed to actually putting them in the storage area?
Somebody wants to destroy me. I think... oh, there he is.
Who doesn't want to destroy you?
There's been plenty of talking.
No, you won't.
Nobody's going to complain that Mass Effect doesn't have enough conversations. No one's here to make that claim.
Conversations like the elevators are constantly up and down. No, but that weird door. Why did somebody design a door like that? That makes little to no sense.
All right, let's loot the place now.
Other than the game guy said, "Yay, let's make the door open weird because it's cool." Just open. What's wrong with hinges? Hinges work.
Okay, a pistol, sniper rifle, 2 sniper rifles, 2 level 4 sniper rifles. All right.
Shoot a bunch of guys, shoot a bunch of guys, shoot a bunch of guys,
guys and take their stuff. Yep.
Saving the galaxy. Woohoo!
Except this time we're actually doing that.
Well, see, that's the discerning difference I don't quite get, because all these games have that to a certain extent. You might as well be the space pirates, because
okay, well,
that's what you do.
Put it this way. So far, I could say, in Halo, you are definitely saving the galaxy. They set that up. You are, in fact, saving the galaxy. They give you a threat that threatens the entire galaxy, and then you eliminate that
galaxy.
Threat. And in Mass Effect as well, it hasn't quite shown up yet. Like, so far, all we've seen is that one human colony got attacked.
Well, yeah, the plot pacing is definitely, stretched out.
But there is going to be a threat, and it is to the entire galaxy, pretty much.
It always is.
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be that in Destiny, at least not to me just yet.
Well, a threat to our system, maybe. Maybe they wanted to tone it down for practicality reasons, saying, hey. But, the way that their evil, awful robot menace is progressing, supposedly they are galaxy-wide, so it could be argued that, yeah.
Whoop. Okay, man down. Captain Willem.
Search the body. Jim. Oh, yeah. We're going to go through the dead guy's pockets.
You have discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Okay, so we found a dead guy, and we're taking his iPad.
I was gonna say iPhone, but yes. We're going to be taking his stuff.
Okay, so now it says, yeah, we need to find the man named Garoth in the Citadel Tower and tell him that his brother Willem has been killed by privateers.
Joy.
Now, I wonder actually if the data pad shows up under Codex.
Do you think we should save? I think this is a great save moment.
I think it does. I think the Codex is mostly general stuff. It's not the journal is where all the mission-specific stuff goes. Okay, but we did level up.
Yeah.
Should I put both points in electronics is probably not enough. Should I do it anyway?
Time to save.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it after.
I don't know. Your dampening is really low. Your first aid's in the toilet. Assault rifles could use a thing. Your infiltration, charm, and intimidate may go up.
I always go for whatever's closest to bringing me a bonus, though. The little
Rex has
pluses
no
and
throw.
triangles. Yeah.
You can't throw nothing.
Okay.
He throws like a girl.
And more equipment. Yeah, we're taking
I've
all
never
those.
understood that phrase.
Okay. Let's see. Garrus. I will give Garrus.
I think throwing like a lemur makes more sense.
Yeah, the equalizer for sniper.
Because they got really small hands.
Then you're for
the equalizer, the striker, the reaper, the hammer. A lot of the weapons end in
Yes.
Nobody ever calls them the Jane, the Bill, the Thomas. They're all gonna sound cooler than the other guy's weapons.
Okay.
Maybe they don't just call it like the killer of peoples. Or persons in this case.
And that armor is also better than mine, so I'll take that.
Now, naming your weapons hammer is just terribly confusing. When somebody says, hey, pass me the hammer, and somebody actually hands you a hammer, in combat that could be bad. Do you know what I mean?
This one looks pretty good. Raptor or Thunder? It's damage versus accuracy. I'm going to take that. I tend to give weapons that favor damage to the NPCs and ones that favor accuracy to me, because I figure the NPC is probably also always going to behave at a level of technical accuracy that's equal to the gun, whereas if you give it to me, I could be worse than that. So I figure I'll let them have the accurate I'll let them have the powerful weapons, and I will take the accurate ones.
Yeah, because I don't want to hit what I'm aiming at, and they're an AI. They'll hit everything. Ooh, the thunder damage though. That's yeah, I would take that.
What?
Just because the is so much. Look at that. It's like 30 and change more damage per shot.
Oh yeah. Why?
Who cares if the accuracy's off a little bit?
It's half. It's not off by a little bit. It's half.
It's a little bit. Well, how inaccurate can you? Come on, you're only shooting like 40 feet away most of the time. How accurate have you got to be in a doorway? You want to take down the target quick. That's damage per shot.
Okay, now the Stinger 4 is just better all around, so I'm taking that with upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's slightly better in everything.
All right, that's enough. That's enough of that for now.
Shall we save?
Yes.
Welcome to Save Effect. Okay, now that we've had a chance to change, let's go see if we can get a coffee. Because, damn, it's cold. I guess nobody poses for selfies anymore.
Yeah, we can get this crate.
Our selfie technology is light years ahead of the competition.
Another pistol and another sniper.
Yeah, how come you don't open all the crates? You just open some crates?
They don't all open. You just open the ones that trigger that are labeled as being something you can open.
Now, here's a question. Are you leaving the weapons that you're picking up too, or do you also have billions of weapons in your inventory? You're just carrying through?
Like, I'm carrying right on me now, not only all the weapons that each character has, so that's one weapon of each type for each character, but this whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pistols. And eventually your inventory will get to the point where they'll say, you can't pick up anything.
Right.
Because
I'm not a fan of. And in fact, to be honest, in Destiny, I'm not a fan of the 9 per type, because it would make far more sense that if you actually had those in a locker and you could only carry 3 weapons at a given time.
Right. So
that would make more sense.
So what it lets you do is it lets you break it, just like you can break stuff down into weapons parts in Glimmer in Destiny. This lets you break things down to the Omnigel, and the Omnigel you use for overriding things you can't open if you miss the decryption minigame.
Yeah, explain that to me. How gel cracks open locked things.
I don't know. So basically, everything that's like a level 1 or level 2, I can pretty much just dismantle.
Nuke. Yes.
Because otherwise, I will stop being able to pick it up. But the inventory applies not just to the weapons themselves, but also to all the upgrades. So imagine, like, if Destiny, if had like all the stuff that you unlock in the tech tree for weapons for Destiny, if all of those things were actually individual inventory items you had to manage, because that's what this is like. And I can't even see these here. If I want to see those, I have to go into the upgrades thing, and this shows me all of the upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Fans of PowerPoint or Excel.
But the good thing about this is that the weapon modifications are all general purpose. In other words, like, it's sights, sensors, heat sinks, and various kinds of ammo, and any of them can be applied to any kind of weapon.
What? No toggle bolts? I mean, yeah, this level of intricacy and detail, I find, beyond a certain point, it's diminishing returns. So, yeah, can't say I'm a fan of that. This is micromanage-itis to the extreme.
Yeah, they streamlined that. I mean, that they ripped that out and aggressively streamlined it for the later games.
Thank goodness. So, when can we start those?
as soon as we're done with this. It's
only hurry, damn you! It's only save the galaxy.
It's only a 100-hour game. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, what hour are we in now? Because boy, does it feel that long already. I've seen more elevators and hallways.
Yeah, well, we've seen a lot of them more than one time. So, I mean, this is not the way out.
I've seen escalators and I've seen rooms.
Rex, you let me down. I thought that was the way out.
Was he navigating?
Sort of.
I don't think Rex was navigating.
I was following him. Let's say that. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Boxes.
Okay. Yeah.
Boxes.
Crates.
More boxes. Unless you can go through all of them, I can't imagine.
No, you can't.
Are there any quarters upstairs with personal items? We can go steal their watches. So we just abandon the facility in place and put your helmet on. Okay, so I think we should save at this point. Because it's funny, you're looking at the screen and you would think that it's saving itself at this point. You know what I mean?
No, it's just loading. It's not doing any
that's
saving.
The thing. It's kind of messing with your head, and I think that's part of the reason. I think when we see those screens, we're auto-assuming that's going on in the background, and it's not.
All right, so yeah, let's forget that stuff. We can go back to the ship.
Please, I'm so cold.
Oh, well, in that case, let's go to the moon.
No, God, no, please. Hey, at least there's an atmosphere here, so you can actually hear sound.
Or we could go to let's go to the Citadel and follow up on the mission.
Oh, now it saves content.
Yes, it always saves because the safe zone is considered to be the ship, so it saves when you leave the ship and when you come back.
Level 1 Cold Hazard.
Okay, so yeah, it's put on the map here. Pharos, which is that big side mission, and Vermeer, which is a main plot mission. And Citadel, of course.
You know, they say we can't go gallivanting around the galaxy, but that seems to be exactly what we're doing. Not to mention the fact we're traversing untold distances to find one guy. I mean, unless this guy has a secret to saving the universe.
He does, actually.
Really?
Yeah. But he doesn't want to use it.
In his iPad.
He doesn't want to use it for... Oh, you mean that guy? No, not that guy. Saren might, though.
It. Oh, heck with him.
But only because he wants to destroy it, you know? I mean...
No, I'm just saying this mission to go find what's-his-face, just because he got, you know, pirated.
Well, it was nearby, you know? We were passing by anyway, kind of.
Nearby, define nearby.
The next system over?
Yeah, that's not near.
Near enough.
I mean, it just seems like if this actually really took time, you know, I mean, if you really had to decide really closely how long it would take you to go from system to system, you could pick the wrong system, and by the time you didn't even arrive there, the galaxy would have been destroyed and over, and everything would be dead.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Nope. There's somebody here to greet us.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
He has peanut butter and banana.
Commander. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Okay, so the first thing he's upset about is that the ship was supposed to go into his command until you became a Spectre and Anderson gave it up and gave it to you. And the next thing he's upset about is that the ship exists at all.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
See, okay, please do is telling him he can do his inspection.
Yep.
I don't think so is definitely telling him no. I guess my question is the middle one saying that she is up to snuff, is that agreeing or to the inspection or not?
I don't know. Have you never done it?
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Normandy is not legally part of the Alliance military. I can't allow you aboard without permission from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Sophistry. You're talking like the Council, using the law to obstruct the Alliance. Have it your way, Commander, but expect me to file a report on this.
And expect me to read it. Maybe. Okay, so I get a +2 Renegade for that. And this guy just disappeared. Oh, there's a keeper up there.
Goodbye, jerk face.
I didn't even see this guy up here.
was hiding behind one of those boxes. Oh wait, no, he wasn't.
Okay, so now I'm going to scan this elevator, and no, I'm not going to do that. Now the color palette for this team is a little bit different than it was when we left.
A little.
That had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted.
Yeah, I think I like the red a little better than the orange. The orange is a little too safety.
Genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Okay, so the Krogan infertility thing comes up again on Vermeer. It looks like Saren was pretty deep into stuff relating to that plot point, which is a major one in the franchise.
My God, they're the sad pandas of the universe. They can't get it on.
Not so much sad as angry and violent.
Just get him some booze and some Al Green. What's the problem?
Oh, okay. That's the journalist. Why don't we get this out of the way too?
Commander Shepard?
Oh yeah, no.
Police have
you
been
actually
cleaning
get
out
points for
Delaney,
this, correct?
Westerland News. Would you answer a
You
few
get points from
questions
us,
for our
everything.
viewers?
What sort of questions?
In that case, I'm gonna go get a
People
coffee.
back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
I don't know. That's a little dressy up for
As
a
long
news
as you
department.
understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
She's on camera
I'm
talent.
sure our viewers will understand.
Yeah, that's a dress is really long.
Yeah, see, she's got a camera drone with her.
Who doesn't have a camera drone?
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic
I got a
community
camera
for
drone.
26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
So she turns our informational post about the fact that, hey, the Turians were involved in designing the ship with the human military is leaking secrets to the aliens.
Yep.
Okay, and yeah, the time to shut you up, I'm pretty sure, is punching the journalist, I think.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, I usually save it for
the Normandy
has
only been loaned to the Citadel.
No, don't
It's
do it at all,
because
because I think that would
allows
be
me
bad.
to use her in my new role
Punching
as
journalists
Spectre.
and on camera for the rest of the universe
So
to
this
see
was
just
only
makes
to
you
help
seem like an incredible
in your new
jerk.
job working for the Citadel. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
It's inappropriate for an active duty officer to publicly comment on politics.
One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
I might get in trouble for that.
Well, is that what
surprising,
I can't
Commander.
confirm or deny? I would
The
stick with
official
that.
line says
no,
that Eden Prime
about
was
Eden
attacked
Prime.
by rogue synthetics.
Oh, well, yeah.
Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
I think you get multiple interactions with this character,
Yeah.
and I think she gets more and more confrontational up to the point where it feels way more justifiable to assault her.
Yep.
So I have a recollection, I think, of doing that like the last opportunity, but I may be misremembering that. Maybe this was the only one you get. But I think basically like every time you do a major mission, she pops up again. And in one of the later games, they actually embed a journalist with you on the ship if you allow it.
Wow.
But it's far more, I mean, it's like a military journalist. It's like Stars and Stripes. Like it's not, you don't get the same kind of tough questions that you get here. Okay, now we need to look for Citadel Towers, where that guy is. Okay, so he's around here somewhere, I think.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Oh, man, more people being racist.
I hope he's okay.
Oh, okay, this is the guy. Yeah, Garoth.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Guess what? He's not.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
Okay. Alright, so we followed up on that.
Yeah, he just seemed kind of rude. It's like, yeah, go away. I can't talk to you. Excuse me, I just spent going over to a whole other system to go find this guy, and you're blowing me off because you're on a break?
No, I'm waiting.
That's the person you want to punch.
Did I already talk to this guy?
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre Commander.
Well, technically, I'm sure you
certain
talked to
you'll
all
be up
of
to the
them.
challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral
Clendathu.
It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
The council says nobody but the science team goes to Genesis.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander.
Okay, so that'll pop up as another
I'm gonna
side
stay
mission
here
on
and
the
see if
map,
I
I
can
think.
find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the...
Okay, so that shows up. Yeah, missing Marines in the Sparta system.
Info on where my team was last seen to your ship.
Okay.
I think we should save.
Yeah, there's no danger in the...
You say that, suddenly the elevator broke. Some car goes wild. Some crazy reporter with a gun camera shoots you.
Later.
Who knows?
It doesn't happen now.
Well, I was just kidding. Didn't you end up with a firefight in a bar?
Yeah, actually they do that fairly early, don't they? But actually there's combat sequences again in the Citadel at the end of the game, not to spoil a 10-year-old game, but hey.
They can happen anywhere, anytime. No one is safe. We're all gonna die.
Which is why I was wondering if Bungie would ever do like anything like that, whether they would
What, a bar
eventually
fight?
No, well,
Committee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
It would really be funny as a bar fight in an elevator.
And were last seen in the Hades cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Okay, so we're going to see biotic cultists in the Hades Gamma sector. There's also in addition to the genetic for infertility problems with the Krogan, there's also like an X-Men subplot going on with people who have biotic powers of all species being discriminated against by everybody else, and so you've got like a X-Men versus who are the people who are against X-Men besides Magneto? Is there a name for the collective anti-human mutants?
I'm sure there is. I'm sure the comics people will love to comment and leave a thing down below to explain that.
I have no idea, but
see, I never follow the comics myself, so I have no idea.
Stand by.
No, but they're all mutants. It's just a question of which side of the mutants are you on.
And that kind of attitude comes again into play more in Mass Effect 2.
It's us versus them. It will always
it's always
be them
us versus them.
us.
Just a
Red
question
versus
of
blue.
Just a question of who us is and who them are.
Ford versus Chevy. Max versus PCs. I think it's just in our nature.
Stands relieved.
Little bits of XP just for looking out the window.
Thank you, voice.
XP is stand relieved. Clean up to floor underneath it. Navigator Presley. Okay.
Message coming in.
That little section always looks like the time tunnel to me.
Another message?
Oh, not another one.
Oh, yeah.
You don't come off very well. She talk rings around you.
Okay, so I wonder, I think I had never said that before. I think in my previous playthroughs, I had never actually publicly commented on Saren. And this I decided that, yeah, he was into that Eden Prime thing. So yeah, now Hackett is like, wow, man, quit talking to the press. And my options are, I'm no politician, what could I do? Or I should have killed her.
Wow. Talk about average, maybe, and beyond extreme.
With all due respect, Admiral, I'm a soldier, not a public speaker.
She shouldn't have.
So what are you gonna say?
We have a press corps for a reason. Nobody's blaming you. There is one other matter.
I should have killed them all.
The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
How angry was the Council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
See, it's always just context, right? I mean, that actually doesn't concretely affect any action I take or have to take. I'm not going to take an extra bullet just because, but you acted and the game reacted, and you know, it's all just about how you feel about what's going on instead of what's actually concretely happening.
Right. So in other words, it changes the experience and how you perceive it, but it doesn't actually affect anything concrete within the progression of the game itself.
It's the role play. It's not going to change the stats on any of my guns, and it's not going to. And some people get
change the orbit of planets.
Yeah, some people get upset when they say, "Well, my thing didn't matter." Well, I mean, it did matter, just not exactly in the way.
Well, it mattered to the experience. It didn't matter to the outcome of the game directly.
Right, but the experience, but the experience is what you're having. You know what I'm saying? It's the context that matters. So I like those. I like those things, and the way the game ends is going to be highly dependent on the context you give it in terms of how you feel things have turned out.
Well, the way I would kind of equate it is that it's your experience in going to get that cup of coffee. You can go there and it can be too hot, it can be too cold, it can ruin your day, it can get you too hyper so that you say something silly, but it doesn't affect the outcome of how much money or whether the coffee shop succeeds or not.
Yeah, right. You're
or
still
fails.
You're still out 50 cents and you've still had a coffee. But
nobody's jobs are going to collapse. The economy isn't going to fail, and you know, it doesn't get replaced by a popcorn shop. So actually, you know, that does sound kind of neat, actually having a popcorn shop. But yeah, it's just that I think is the direct interactivity that they were complaining about. And yes and no, it's just that it's a different layer to it, where one is superficial and perception, whereas the other one is concrete and real. But yeah, worlds aren't going to collide just because you talk to a reporter rudely or punch her into the face. You're still going to have to go to Noveria and all the other planets.
Yes.
So now, if that conversation leads to a series of events that causes another planet to explode, as opposed to not, that I think is what they were complaining about. Wish would happen.
Even that happens. Even that sometimes happens. Like if you make certain decisions, yes, it's
Let's go punch the reporter again. I want to see the planet blow.
It's possible that the game will tell you a big thing happened, but but they can't necessarily block off content. Like they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna let you blow up a whole planet so that some people never see it. Because then it's not worth having the artist create it. So you'll blow it up either after you've seen it, or there'll still be a way to do a mission even though you made a certain decision. So they don't give you decisions that allow you to block off content. All right, so again, I'm going to go with Rex and Garrus because that's how I roll. You know? And in case you didn't know, I'm going to get Hackett off my back, so we're going to the moon to look at the VI thing.
We're going to the moon. The moon?
Yeah, the moon.
Okay, ready? Count off. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yep.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off.
Yep.
Boom.
How you like the view?
Wow. Stark. There's a beautiful Earth out tonight.
Pixelated.